Where's the... There he is. Haha. There he is. Welcome in, everyone. And welcome back to more of the free trial completionist playthrough. Oh, man. Why do I have the... Hold a tick. Why do I have this turned on? That shouldn't be turned on at all. Okay. There we go. Sorry, I'm just like putting my list together. Actually, I should be able to show it off. Just a second. We'll do this one. That one. Boop. Oh, wow, that's terrible. Oh, because I was using it for the play stuff. Yeah, sure. Reset. And then we will, let's see. Remove that. Remove that. That'll work. And then we can... like that. I'm basically just putting my list together of stuff that I need to do. Because I want to do Grand Company turn-ins today, and then I want to do, like, general crafting log type stuff today. So it's going to be a lot. I'm not going to put it all on the list. General crafting log stuff is a big list of things. And I don't really want to try and fit all of it on the list, or I'm going to be spending an hour and a half just putting the list together, let alone the actual crafting itself. So I'm just going to put my Grand Company stuff on the list, double it up so that I'm crafting items from it that I can just toss in my armory chest as well. So just like double up any of the gear recipes. And sort of get that done, and then just start kind of working my way through the crafting log stuff, which means I'll probably have to go back to places I've already gathered from and gather from them again and all that sort of thing, but I don't care that much. Let's see. Should I even bother with these yet? You know, I won't even bother with these, like, warrior type things yet. I mean, I'll put them on my list, of course, for the turn-in, but I'm not going to bother doubling them up. The, all classes stuff, I probably should, although this is actually weaker than the piece of gear that I'm using for my caster currently. I picked up a different piece of gear for my caster while doing this same basic thing off stream another day, which is the Ash Mask, which is level 20, so this level 18 I don't really care about right now. I'll worry about that, like, later. But I do need one. For the turn-in today. Goat skin mitts are specifically Disciple of War. Do I care right now? I don't care right now. Again, I'm not really interested in creating stuff for the combat classes that I'm not currently using. I'll deal with those later. These cotton yaskins, on the other hand, I think I'm still using... those? No. The brand new waist wraps, I think, the level 15. Yeah, I definitely need to make double of these. One, two. And ethers and stuff like that don't matter. Do I have any? No, I don't. Makes sense. I don't need to double up these at all, obviously. And the meat kebab, I don't have any of that, but I don't need to double it up, so there's that. That should be everything. Three, 2 of these, 1 of most of these, 2 of the steel pliers, and the mudstone grind wheel, because those will be upgrades for my crafters. And then I also need to grab the provisioning, but unfortunately this site doesn't have, none of the crafting list type sites you can use have any feature that lets you, like, let me just add these extra gathering things to the list, which seems dumb to me because in the game that's the way the crafting lists are designed, like for Grand Company turn-ins. So the fact that none of these crafting sites give you the ability to just be like, here, let me add 10 of these extra items I need to gather for reasons, is just stupid to me. But, I mean, whatever. Game, I guess. Anyway, I'll go ahead and craft these items. This will give me the whole list. Make sure we're doing this location sort. And then this I have to sort of do myself, because it doesn't really keep track of these for me. And then final crafts. And I don't remember if this one even helps me. 1 match found, which doesn't really help. Seeing that there's a match does not help me. I need to see how many I have. I basically just open my own little notepad and I use it to sort of keep track of the extra things that I need, like lightning rocks, which will be somewhere, and wizard eggplant, which will also be somewhere, and Bianok bream, which I can't get yet. I can. Technically, I can get the Bianok bream, but until I upgrade my gear, I don't want to try for it. I need Gobi balls. I can go and I can catch Gobi, and I can create my own Gobi balls, but that's another craft that I have to do. Plus, I have to catch 3 Gobi. Dust Gobi. For some reason, the game needs 3 Dust Gobi to make some bait out of. I don't know why 1 is not enough. And then I have to go and get the Bianok bream. Since my fisher is one of my highest level gatherers, that also means it's going to be a little difficult to catch. So until I go through my crafting log and start like upgrading all my gathering gear, it's going to be probably too difficult for me to get. Although I actually did upgrade most of my gathering gear already for level 25. So I might be able to. That's interesting now that I think about it. Again, off stream, I upgraded a lot of my gathering gear for level 25. Not all of it, because some of it I can't. The wrist, the neck, the boots, and I think the gloves were all, like, too difficult, or they required something I didn't have. Like, they required something I didn't have in my inventory and couldn't just go gather. I need to, like, fish it up or find it or whatever. Or they were too difficult for the crafter to actually craft. Because I just grabbed, like, what should I be using at level 25 as a gatherer, blah, 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 and got the list without paying attention to, like, some of my crafters are so low level, they just can't handle it. Which is fine. But I might be able to get Bianok bream. Let me think about that. And then I need to bring up hold. Let me do that over here. I'm just checking Garland tools real quick to find out where all the stuff is. Bianok bream. And then in my list, I need lightning rocks and wizard eggplants. Upper Lenosha oakwood. And wizard eggplants are North Shroud Alder Springs. And then the Bianak Bream is Eastern Lenosha. Oh, you need the heavy steel jig. I don't even know if I can make that. Crafting. Steel basilisk eggs? That's like a level 50 gathering point. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Basilisk whetstone is a 40 goldsmith crafting recipe. That ain't happening. Let me see if, fishing. No, no. The only one it seems to care about is heavy steel jig. Yeah, no. No, the other thing I needed goby balls for wasn't the peanut cream. Okay, you need heavy steel jig, and I frankly cannot craft that yet. So I'll just get that off my list for the moment, because it ain't gonna work. Keep this up. Keep this list going. Now I need to go through my list, my inventory, and see what I have. Hold up. Let me move this over here. And I'll move... Nah. Okay. Inventory. What do I have? I don't need a lot of those. Don't I have table salt? I do. In fact, I have 10 of them. Okay. That's enough of that. Do I have any distilled water? No, but I think I have muddy water. I think I kept some muddy water? Maybe I didn't. I may have sold off the rest of the muddy water. Okay. Linseed I don't have. Cotton cloth I don't have any extra. I do have plenty of cotton though. I have some cotton yarn. I don't have any cotton cloth. I need 6 yarn. I only have 1. Well, that doesn't work. I'll have to craft it. Okay. Aldgoat leather. I have aldgoat skin. Hard leather, malachite, no. Brass ingot, no. I don't have any of those. Actually, do I have any spare brass? I may have gotten some from Decent. Nope. Iron rings, plates, and ingots. Steel rivets and ingots. I have an iron ingot. I have 3 steel. I have no elm lumber. I have 1 iron ingot. No rings, rivets, or plates. And I have... Let me see. I have 1 beast sinew. Good. I have 4 aldgoat, so that's the 2. Yep, I've got those. I need 4 animal hide. I've only got 1. I don't have any dodo tenderloin. Yeah, there's no way I would have held on to that if I did. And imp wings? No imp wings. Okay. That pretty much covers most of that. Now I need to mark down where the enemies I need to face are here because they don't tell you where to go. So, Gluttonous Gertrude, Fat Dodos in Western Lenosha. Okay. So I need a dodo tenderloin. Western Lenosha. Let me go ahead and mark these down with numbers. Even though it's easy enough to keep track of what I need at each one, I'll just double check to make sure I have the numbers down. And animal hides, that's anoles. I forget what that is. It's Central Shroud, I think, right? Yeah, anoles from Central Shroud. I need 3. And then I'll have to rearrange this list based on location as well later. Imp Wings. Are those the guys in Central Shroud as well? The little trickster imps? Alex and Tripster imps in Central Shroud. Okay. Yeah. I need 1. Alright, let's see what order this list is. It's sending me to Central Shroud first, so let me grab these 2 and go up top, since they're at Central Shroud. And then North and South Shroud, which means the Wizard Eggplant will go next, because it's in North Shroud. And then I have a Lenosha, Upper and Western Lenosha. Central Shroud, Eastern, Southern, Western, Middle, Western Lenosha at basically the very end, so Upper Lenosha can go at the very bottom, I suppose. That's sort of in order of where I'm going, and this will tell me what I need and all that. Alright, now we go through and look at Ragstone. No Mudstone? Did I not grab any extra Mudstone while I was crafting previously? Yeah, probably not. Paprika, I don't have any. Ruby Tomato, I don't have any. I wouldn't bother to keep any of that. I have 13 iron ore. I'm going to need to grab a bunch more iron ore, so I may as well just leave it. I do have some bomb ash. So I got that covered, though I'll probably want more bomb ash eventually today anyway. Alumin, did I not get any extra? I didn't get any extra. Okay. I need to... Getting all of these up to 30 will be great, because I can start decenting. I can glamour stuff now. And I will show that off. It's actually a fairly easy process now. I just have to go mine a few things. Raw malachite. Am I holding on to any of that? Sphene and lapis, but no malachite. Okay. Muddy water, which apparently I don't have any extra. Yeah, I must have sold it off, so I wasn't holding on to it. I need 6 copper. I have 8. I need 3 zinc. I have none. I don't have any flax. I didn't keep the Tonolka mistletoe, did I? No. Wouldn't want to. I need 6 elm logs. I have 6. And I need 6 cotton balls. I have plenty of those, because I pretty much always, like, get extra when it comes to cotton balls. Alright. Go ahead and drop that window now so it's not covering up so much of my game. I'm gonna head downstairs to the market, and I'm going to hawk any extra garbage that I got just for, like, gathering log stuff. That way I can free up as much inventory as I possibly can before I go and fill it up with other things. But see, it took me like a half an hour just to put the Grand Company turn-in list together. If you don't care about spending money and you have access to the market, it is so much faster to take care of the Grand Company turn-ins because you don't craft the stuff. You don't have to put a crafting list together of all the stuff you need to gather and craft. You just run down to the market board and buy high quality of all the stuff you're supposed to turn in, and then you turn it in, and it's done in like 5 minutes. I don't need any of these pigments. I will likely need a little bit of all of this stuff if I'm going to do crafting log later today. Is there anything I really don't need, though? Oh yeah, I got extra harbor herrings. I should go turn those in to get rid of that leaf finally. Cloves. I mean, clove oil is useful, but for one, I'm probably going to have to go out and gather it again anyway. Anything under 10 that I can just sell rather than holding on to. There's 10. This is really not helpful to be holding on to all this stuff. There's a 9. There's a 1. There's a 10. Fishing 12. I'll just get rid of it. There we go. I should free up about as much inventory as I can manage. Still have a lot of materia that I could probably use up too. Although I don't think any of my crafting gear can use materia yet. Okay, all my gathering stuff can use materia though. But probably perception on anything that can take it, and gathering on anything that can't. I won't try and overmeld until I've fully melded everything else. This can't take... Oh, that was the only gathering I had. Okay. Perception on anything that has room for it. Because perception is like by far the most useful. Oh, that's it. That's all the gathering materia I picked up so far. That's annoying. A lot of this stuff is not very strong yet. Like I said, a lot of this can't actually take materia yet. Yeah, see? None of this stuff is really there yet. Like, the lowest level stuff that seems to be able to take materia is around level 20, right? And most of my crafter gear is still below that because I haven't gone through my log and, like, upgraded it all yet. Some of those items can, but eh. This one can, which is combat, so I still can't use 2s on this. Oh well. Oh, no, can't take crit hit. I guess it's taking direct hit then? I guess it'll take direct hit then. For DPS stuff, generally, there is some variance, but for most DPS stuff, it's like stack crit, stack direct, stack determination. Disciples of War. This one can take crit. Just, like, go ahead and use up some of this materia. Putting materia, even kind of garbage materia, like, if you're about to use a piece of gear, and so gaining spirit bond in that piece of gear, if you're about to use a piece of gear for content that's about the level that you or that piece of gear is, then throwing materia on it is very useful, even if it's garbage. Even if you're putting, like, crafting materia on a combat piece or combat materia on crafting or gathering pieces, it can still be useful because every piece of materia you have melded onto gear increases the amount of spirit bond that it gains through every action. So the more you meld the materia, the faster it gains spirit bond, and then you can extract more materia out of it later. Right? So that is useful. I have no gathering. This is also gathering. I have no gathering stuff. Those are both gathering. Okay. Looks like this is also gathering. I guess I can try and overmeld some stuff if I really want to. I may as well. Like, I'm trying to use up the materia, so if there was any place to use it, it'd be now. Hey, it melded in one. Let's see if we can get this last determination on at 28%. Nope, broke it. That's what happens when you try to overmeld. You have chances to break your materia. Let's start overmelding these. And that little checkbox I'm clicking is basically just like, use up however many materia I have in my inventory until you get a successful meld. I don't care if you break 50 of them, 100 of them. Use them until you get the meld. Alright, that uses up most of that materia. And it's good, like I said, that I'm using up the materia. That's freeing slots in my inventories. I suppose I could throw a CP on one of the other pieces. Multiple CPs on some of the other crafter things. Just because why not? We'll start off with the low-level ones, because the extra CP might be able to help there. Maybe. I'll go ahead and try and use up all 8 of them. Just to, again, get an extra slot in my inventory. No, not sledgehammer. Wait, why am I holding on to extra? Oh, I have extra stuff in my... Oh, wait, is the miner not... Oh, yeah, the miner's not 30 yet, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. Let's go ahead and try and use up some of this CP here. Again, at the lower levels, we'll overmeld and break some of these, but who cares? Again, most of this materia, not very useful anyway. Little, like, 1 and 2 point gains are not super useful. For CP, I guess it's okay, but even then, not great. Wow, at 90%, and I broke it. CP2, 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 okay. Just leaves the mortar, I guess. I'll go ahead and meld that too to get that last CP materia out. There we go. That frees up a bunch of materia spaces. Which means that I now have a lot of inventory to work with. Alright. Let's start. Central Shroud. This is an annoying, like, place to start at, but whatever. I have to rearrange the whole list if I want to work through, like, Lenosha, then Thonolin, then Shroud. I'll just start where the game says to start. It'll cost me a little more gil, but doesn't matter that much. Okay. What all are we looking for here? We don't need any items from gathering. It turns out we already had enough of those. But we do need animal hides and imp wings. Easy enough. That's anoles and imps. Materia and ethereal attributes. Oh yeah, because I actually melded some materia on some stuff. That's why. Game's like, oh no, this is wrong. Okay. Anoles are over here, and imps are down here. So they're both on the same, like, side. Which, at least that's good. Oh yeah. I'm also jotting down in my notes the harbor herring leave, because I have 6, which I think should be enough for both the extra turn-ins, and I can finally get that leave out of my, like, inventory, out of my journal. I could just say I don't want to turn in anymore for that leave and, like, be done with it, but the fact that they're giving me 2 extra turn-ins, I may as well use them, especially now that I just happened to have 6 harbor herring because I'd been fishing up other things, I guess, and got some harbor herring along the way. Actually, the anoles are up here, I believe. There's the hogs. Darn, are the anoles further north? Yeah, the anoles are further north. God, I love having my chocobo. I love having my chocobo. If I could get the riding maps, that'd be even better. I don't remember exactly where I get the riding maps from. I think it might be from the allied seals from doing daily and weekly hunts. I think that's where you get the ARR riding maps. So I need to unlock the, like, weekly hunts. Oh, wow, that's quick. Let me do slot animal hide there so I can see how many I've got. And how many I needed was 4 total. I could go for more. Realistically, I could sit here and farm out some more. Because animal hide is the kind of thing that's like, it's used to make leather. You can't gather leather any other way, so having just a bunch of animal hide. At the very least, I should try and clear this area of anoles while I'm here. Although maybe not the alpha anole. Just to, like, let me go ahead and kill all of these once and get as many animal hide as I can, and then I'll go. Wow, I got, like, no animal hide out of all the rest. I got the 4 I needed, but then the game is just like, yeah, no, none of the others are gonna drop it. Okay. Got a few extra. Go ahead and grab these guys real quick, I suppose. I think this will be the last one, and then I'll go. I got some extra. Like 5 extra. So I'll have a little bit of extra leather to work with, I suppose. That's going to be one of the big ones, is just animal products are going to be the big ones. Because when I need to go out and I gather something with miner or botanist, that's super easy. Wanting to get things with miner or botanist, I hit a point and I can easily get like 4 to 8 of the item off that point. And then there's, you know, 3 other points right around it that I can run to really quickly. Like I can gather 50, 100, 200 real quickly from miner or botanist. But like when it's animal products, I have to go out, I have to find the animals, I have to fight them, I have to hunt them down, I have to hope they drop the items I want, you know, at like just a couple a piece. Or just like 1 for every few fights. Is that actually interrupting me, or am I just running out of enemies to cast at? Alright, I'm getting Beastkin blood. I got the Imp Wing I needed. Alright. Wait, did the Syrphid drop Beastkin blood? That's interesting. Let's just go ahead and finish these off. I have multiple extra casts here, so I'll go ahead and use them up, I suppose. That's enough. I got 3 imp wings and a bottle of beastkin blood. The beastkin blood will come in handy later. Beastkin blood's one of those things that you actually do need a few of them for a handful of crafts here and there. Imp wings, I don't really know how much I need, so getting extra isn't super useful to me. That takes care of animal hide and imp wings. That takes care of these two on this list. Next thing on this list is in North Shroud. The next thing on this list is in North Shroud. Okay. One Tinolka mistletoe and Ted Wizard eggplants, which are at Alder Springs, and then Tree Speak. So they both should be botanist. And again, I've upgraded most of my gathering gear. Not all of it, but most of it. So it should get me plenty. Also, the balloons are here, so I could have, like, gone and fought balloons, but I don't need to do that anymore. One thing I adore about leveling up my classes is Bomb Ash. I was worried about having to go and fight the balloons in this zone to get Bomb Ash, another animal drop, basically. So difficult to get big quantities of super fast, just takes a ton of time. But it turns out there is a location where you can mine Bomb Ash, so that was helpful. I don't have to fight these guys at all to get it. Oh, okay, it's in the other side. Interesting. Actually, that's pretty close to the Tinolka mistletoe as well. Might be right there, or if not, at least very close to there. Let's see what's here. Actually, I think I have all the stuff on my list already, so let's just focus on the eggplant. Two, nice. 97, 70. Okay, good. Very good. 97 and 71. Plus, all of my gatherers are high enough level now that they all get auto sneak, which I love. Which gives me... There we go. 10. I'll just grab an Earth Shard, I suppose. I'm not really going to need a bunch more wizard eggplants or anything. So no reason to try and push that. And then I need one Tinolka mistletoe, which should be right around here. It's supposed to be Tree Speak, though, so it may be down further. These are also level 30 patches. So it's probably down in this zone instead. I was having to fight, like, the Mightlings and those Bane Mites and stuff in order to get, webs and things like that earlier. Or not. What do I want from here? I recently saw something I needed beehive chips for. I can't remember what it was, but I'll grab it. Reindeer. Tree Speak. It's further north. I'll just grab a few of those beehive chips. I don't even remember what I needed them for previously. But I'll snag them. Even just this one will be plenty. I only need a single Tinochal mistletoe. And then I'll grab ash logs, because, again, basic logs and lumber and stuff like that is the kind of thing that you just need tons of over time. Alright, that takes care of that. The next item is in South Shroud, and the next one on this list is not until Lenosha. Cool, so I go through Shroud and Thonolin completely before I have to go back to my other list. Got it. I need 4 flax in South Shroud. Yawn. I don't know why I yawn so much when I'm streaming. It's not like I'm actually tired or bored or anything. I just yawn a lot when I'm streaming for some reason. Maybe because I'm talking more. Alligator pears and chocobo feathers. I don't need either, but let me get them on my gathering list. Let me go sell some of this stuff I've gotten just for my gathering lists. Again, I don't want it taking up space. Like the cabbage, the chocobo feather, and the alligator pear I don't need there. Could get rid of the excess of these, but realistically, who cares? And it was flax. No items to display. Really? Oh, it's a level 35 gathering point. Oof. I have one out. Let me see. One possibility. If I head back to town and I turn in my botanist Grand Company turn in, that should get me at least 1 point of botanist, or 1 level of botanist, maybe even 2 if I'm lucky. If I go to Harbor Herring, that's going to go to Fisher, not botanist. Okay. I don't want to do any other botanist leaves either. Botanist leaves are super boring. That's the kind of stuff I'll save for off stream. Botanist leaves are like the most boring leaves imaginable. It's here's 8 zones, go mine from the 8 zones. It's super just boring garbage. Again, I don't think this will get me enough. I would need to get up to level 30, 31, I think, to see 35 gathering points. So this is definitely not going to get me enough. Wait, that's walnut logs? Why is that? Does it change at 1 p.m.? Oh, it changes at 1 p.m. Which means literally everything on my list has just changed. I forgot that the changeover was 1 p.m. For the life of me, I thought it was like midnight or 1 a.m. like almost everything else is. I forgot these idiots change over at 1 p.m. So he just screwed up my entire list, basically. It figures. Great. Let's see if I can make any of this stuff. I'm not even going to bother trying to put together a whole nother list. I'm just going to see what I can make out of any of this. Elm spinning wheel. I need elm lumber, but I've got the iron rivets. Although I should be working on my lowest level classes rather than my highest level classes. Which would be culinarian, alchemist, leatherworker, goldsmith. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do roasted Nepales. Yeah. Growth formula beta might be doable. Quicksilver, jellyfish, umbrella is a gather item, I believe, right? And I think I can get that from Aurelia's, which are right in the area. And then Quicksilver is Cinnabar. Do I have any spare Cinnabar? Nope, I didn't keep any. I'm not going to go bother gathering it right now. And then Goldsmith, that's Sphene. I don't have any Sphene. And Leatherworker. I have everything I need for that, though. Change over to the new gear. Why am I using an int headpiece? Oh, I got rid of the amateurs. Oh, I got rid of the amateur headgear before I actually had all of my crafters up high enough level. Oops. Oh well. Don't care. It was goat skin wrist guards. Game. Okay. It's because it blocked that off. Great. I'll go. Wait, why do I have? Oh, high quality leather. Yeah, leather makes sense. I thought that was the skin. I'm like, why is it high quality? So if I want to do Grand Company turn-in stuff, I'll have to make sure not to start my stream until like 1 p.m. That's a little annoying, but whatever. Still banned from Twitch. What? How'd you get banned? I don't know if I'll actually be able to do this in these amounts. How'd you end up banned on Twitch? Ooh, tougher than leather 2. Awesome. Leather worker to 20. And then leather worker to 21. Leather worker to 22. This is why you do Grand Company turn-ins. I don't remember how that... Let me look at something real quick. So I can't head back, which is annoying. I don't even know how that happened. Where's the, Can I even do... From here? I cannot. Alright, I'll need to go through my... page, my... channel, my affiliate? No, none of that. It would be in... God, I don't even remember how to do this. It's, roles manager, activity, I don't even know. Let me see. Nope, none of that. God, I don't do this very often, so I can't remember how to... Moderation, probably. Block permitted, ban evasion, ban info, ban chatters. I don't see you in my ban chatters. I don't know why you think you're banned on Twitch. I don't see you in my list of banned chatters. So if there's something preventing you from, like, interacting with me on Twitch, it might be on Twitch's end or your end, because I don't see you in my list. Yeah, I didn't remember banning you or anyone else banning you at any point either. Could Stream Elements have auto-moderated you at some point? I thought you got auto moderated by Stream Elements when you typed something, but I told it to let it go through. Did that not work? Because I know when people, like, use certain words or whatever, Stream Elements will, like, auto-mod them. But I believe I told it to let you through. Modules, banned words, spam filters, blah, blah, blah. Streaming tools, no. Loyalty, no. It must be in here somewhere. Settings, mute part, no. Banned words, no. I didn't have a group for that anyway. Spam filters, no. User management? Can I see people who've been banned? No. No, I don't think that lasts. Dashboard. Reload, revert. Nope. None of that. Hi, Luco. Thank you for the head pat. Yeah, I do not see you being banned anywhere on my side. And I don't remember anyone banning you, but I don't see you in any banned lists anywhere. So, I don't know. I don't even know where Stream Elements list of, like, banned stuff would be. Even so, if they're banned from Twitch, it could have happened anywhere. I mean, yeah. Yeah, if you're straight up banned from Twitch, when you said I'm still banned from Twitch, I assume you meant from my channel, which you're definitely not. If you're banned from Twitch, I don't know where that happened. And I'm very sorry to hear that, Kale. Heaven's Eye. Is there anything else I can make? I went through the list of, like, low-level classes, and I couldn't get any of that stuff done. Is there anything else I can make, though? I don't have the brass. I could make the cloth easy enough. The brass needs zinc. I'd have to go out and gather. Iron plates, iron rings. That's all easy enough. I could do this one. Oh, wait, but I want some of that iron. I want some of that iron. Let's see if I can make enough for this. God, I need 2 for that. And 1 for that. That's all the iron. But it's enough to make some, but I needed 2 of one of those, didn't I? Yeah, I needed 2 plates. Ugh, I'd rather not. I don't want to. I don't want to. Anywho, let's do blacksmith, which lets me do steel ingots. Now that I can quick gather bomb ash, that's very nice. I can very quickly make some steel. And I don't have the things I need for it right now because I didn't bother to grab extras. I do have a few, though, actually. I do still have a few left over. So having my miner up now where I can access level 30 gather points lets me gather bomb ash. It lets me gather crystals, which means I now can gather everything I need in order to make the glamour prisms. Should I use up my high quality steel as well? Let's go ahead and do that. Glamour prisms. Finally. It's actually kind of insane how difficult the process of creating glamour prisms early on in game is. That's sort of dumb, but whatever. No retainers. No retainers, no market board, no PvP, no forming your own parties, but you can join parties. Yeah, no retainers. If I could have retainers, that would be insane. Because they could do a lot of gathering for me, and I could use them for storage. So the fact that I'm leveling gatherers and crafters while I'm playing the game normally, right, is kind of insane with a limited inventory. I don't even have my Chocobo saddlebag yet. I need my companion Chocobo to get that. All of this Emperor's New stuff can definitely go in there. And I only have one more, right? Let's put the necklace in, I suppose. Oh, and I also grabbed a couple of Maelstrom things. I didn't bother to get the uniform because the uniform looks like crap, but I put together sort of like my own little set of kind of like sort of caster gear that's pretty Maelstromy. But I don't have a... I guess I'll use that for now. But I definitely need better gear in order to use it, is the thing. Alright, I can delete this entire list because the game screwed me. And I don't need this anymore. Let's just start going through my, like, crafting log, shall we? We'll just start at the top here. And let's see. I don't need those. I don't need that. I mean, I could make that. Bronze rivets. Easy enough. Rear cane crook. Realistically, what I'd like to make is my casting gear. Like, around this level. But I don't think I need carpenter for any of that. Because that's control. Probably need some smithing for that. Like, realistically, my casting gear should be up to about here. But yeah, none of this stuff is useful to me. Most of it is going to be Alchemist, which is nowhere near this yet. The best I can make is a level 20. Which this is a 15, so that would be better. I need a hard leather grimoire. Is that not what that is? That is what that is. I could use that. I need hard leather, and I need yew logs. Should be easy enough. Think. Oh, I'm out of lightning shards. Ugh. Alright, hard leather should be easy enough. Let's go ahead and turn most of this stuff, I suppose, into leather to get rid of the skin and the hide that are taking up space in my inventory. There are a couple recipes which actually use the skin and hide, so not the best sometimes, but I'd rather not just have them cluttering up my inventory until I need them. I don't know if I can accept trades. I know I can't trade, but I haven't tested whether you can just, like, accept someone else's trade. I would assume not, but who knows. Just, like, donate some shards. Shards won't be too difficult for me. I just need to, mining. I'm in Lenosha now, so not difficult, just takes time, yeah. Thonolin, Ordona, Thonolin. Nothing here that I can use. And at least here in Lenosha. But if I wanted to get other things, then yeah, it's all Thonolin. Looks like we're going to Old Daha. Right outside. Yeah, it's right outside Old Daha. Actually, if we're heading to Old Daha, let's pop into the gold saucer. I got mini cactpots from today. I got jumbo cactpots that finished yesterday that I can check, and maybe there's an event going on. There will be an event in 2 minutes. I suppose I will never again forget that the Grand Company changes over at 1 p.m. Those bastards. Like, I went through over like an hour of gathering stuff, and then it's like, no. I'm actually kind of glad I decided to go back and test and try and level up my botanist, even though I knew leveling up my botanist wouldn't actually get me access to the item I was looking at. I can't get anything good here. I still went back to just go ahead and level up the botanist anyway, because if I didn't, I would have wasted the entire, like, stream, probably, gathering and wasting just all of my time before realizing it had changed over. Nothing great. Never understand why they make Grand Company at 1 p.m., but normal reset is 8 a.m. Yeah. I guess maybe they wanted to give you different things to do at different times during the day, so that you weren't trying to do everything all at once. Maybe? I don't know. Not sure. Nothing. What was the number? Hey, I got one, which means my other one's just going to be a consolation prize. Like I said, I always... Oh, anyway the wind blows. I always try and get different final numbers, which gives me a better chance of hitting something. But it also means if I hit on any of them, all of the others are going to fail. Up. Come on, quick. Quick. I have to go play wind blows. Please and thank you. I'm not even bothering to check the final number this time because I want to get this done quick, so I'm probably getting duplicates. Doesn't matter. Ah, damn it. Come on. Jesus. Up. Oof. Where's the, there he is. Alright, Funga, let's play. Alright, it is south, right about here. Again, this is not a guaranteed safe spot. It's just the safest spot available in this challenge. You could always tell because there's always people standing on top of it. Why, you just painting the floor with piss. Ah, the fat cat. It's just sweeping them up. Realistically, if I wanted to, I could go ahead and put together another list to get the stuff that the Grand Company wants now. It's just annoyed me that the Grand Company changed out, so I didn't really want to put together another list. Just pissed me off mostly. Let's see how this works now. Because I love that I was explaining that this is the safest spot on, like, my very first day of streaming the free trial, only to get blasted on the very first hit. Like, oh yeah, thanks, game. I like that, Lady Booyaka. Good name. Baron. Haha! Working much better for me today than it was previously. Let's see if we make it all the way, though. I think I'm done. Yep. I got 1,600 out of it, though. You jerk. My spot was just completely random, and I was the only one standing there. Yes. I do remember that. I shouldn't have... Yeah, I've already completed the the gold saucer ones. You did that again and one again yesterday. God damn it, Baron. Okay, I've already completed the gold saucer ones that I care about. There are all these other ones you can get. I mean, gates I could probably do if I hung out here more often, but... like, I'm not gonna do chocobo races right now or anything like that, so... I think that's everything I care about at the moment. I do need a Ethernet shard. Decided you don't super like Viper. That's too bad. Yeah, things I've been hearing about Viper are like, I really don't know if I'm gonna enjoy it. Like, over Reaper. Like, I don't even really care for pretty much any of the melee DPSs. I just don't really care to play it that much as a role. But Reaper, I think, is the one I enjoy the most. And what I've heard, Viper is sort of more busy with no real great upside. But I'll definitely play it and I'll try it out and see how it feels. You're leveling Reaper right now. Yeah. Yeah, Reaper's pretty much what I always fall back on. If I'm ever bothering to do melee DPS, which is almost never. Like, melee DPS is probably the last role of all 5 of them that I would ever play. But whenever I do, I generally go with Reaper. Which I can't get on this character. I can't do Viper either. Jesus, what do I want to even play on this character, melee DPS-wise? Samurai, maybe? I don't love Samurai's playstyle. Don't love Monk's playstyle either. Ugh. I mean, of the 3 that I have access to, I think Ninja might actually feel the best of them to me to play, but I don't really like Ninja either. Anything I cannot live without. Good old Dragoon. Absolutely not. I don't know why I really hate Dragoon so much. I don't hate Dragoon, I guess. Dragoon just annoys me because it has too many attacks. Which I know may sound stupid and insane to some people. I understand that sounds completely insane to some people. What do you mean too many attacks? But the way I organize my hot bars means Dragoon has too many attacks. Like, the way I set up my hotbars is designed in a way that I kind of put the same sorts of skills in the same locations on every job so that I can really kind of easily muscle memory my way through jobs without having to think too hard about, like, wait, where did I put this skill on this job, right? Samurai, I'll be able to do eventually. You, not so much. Dawn Trail installed and registered. You have to be registered? No, you don't have to be registered for these. I was gonna say, in order to play Samurai or Red Mage or things like that, do I have to have a registered version of the game, even though they have Stormblood as part of the trial? But no, apparently not. Your Dragoon hotbars are less busy than Bard, Warrior, or Scholar. I don't know. It's not that I don't have enough space in my hotbars for Dragoon. It's that the way I organize my bars, Dragoon has too many goddamn attacks. Like, I put my attacks in a specific location on my hotbars, and Dragoon just has way too fucking many of them, so I end up having to put them on weird fucking buttons. That I'm like, I am never in the heat of the moment going to think about pressing that button. That's the problem. They got rid of buttons. Actually, yeah. Now that I think about it, I have not played the post Dawn Trail, like, PvP comboing thing version of Dragoon. Huh. That might work better if I don't have to worry about, like, 1, 2, 3 combos and stuff like that. Dragoon might actually be one of the ones I would enjoy more nowadays. Seriously? I do one little thing with materia, my game freaks out. You still got a one... Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, actually, I did hear about that. I was looking at some people who are reviewing sort of the comboing feature that they've added for Dawn Trail and are, like, yelling at the devs, and they're like, why do we still have to 1, 2, 3? This is dumb. Like, all of these DPS classes have a 1, 2, 3, and you would always 1, 2, 3. There's, like, no other order you would bother using those skills in. Why do they not combo? Yeah, I do remember hearing people bitching about that. There are others that PvP style it. Okay. Maybe for shits and giggles, Lancer will be the first DPS I pick up. Well, not the first DPS. Lancer will absolutely not be the first DPS I pick up. Archer is going to be the first DPS I pick up, because having Peloton can be very useful. Like, literally, that's the reason. Having Peloton is useful to me. Not I care about playing Archer or I care about playing Bard. Warrior has a 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 4. Yeah, I know. I know Warriors can do that, but that's still annoying to me. What Warriors should do is Warriors should PvP combo into 1, 2, 3, and then you just put 4 on your bar somewhere else, and it lights up with little ant markers around it, basically, when you combo out of 2, and you can use either of them. Warrior should have a PvP combo, which is 1, 2, 3, and then you can just put 4 on your bar separately. Like, I don't understand why that seems so difficult for the devs to understand. You know? Even if we have multiple outs from a combo, let the basic functionality of that combo, like the basic 1, 2, 3 of that combo the way that it does now with Dawn Trail, and if there's some other out, let us stick that on our bar somewhere and just light it up. And let us decide. Like, you've been relying on us to press all 4 buttons on our own with just the little lights flashing on our buttons when they're ready to be used. Why do you think we suddenly are not going to be able to understand, right? If you 1, 2, 3 this combo, then why do you think we're suddenly going to be incapable of comprehending that maybe sometimes you hit this other button instead? Currently, you're trying to figure out what classes to bring to Dawn Trail for the purposes of role quests. Well, I know for the purposes of role quests in Dawn Trail, for magic and for melee, I'll almost certainly be using Reaper and Picto. Just because those are the newer classes, it feels like it's probably right to use them. For the others, I like to try and kinda figure out what I want to use. Sometimes it'll be like, okay, what zone is this role quest sending me to? And then I'll try and use a class from that zone or something. I don't know. Dancer probably for ranged. I know a lot of other people don't approach those things about like picking their classes and their jobs in the way that I do. A lot of other people just want to play the ones that they like playing. But like when I go into expansion, I want to play as the box art job. When I go into role quests, I try to play as a job that sort of like fits the zone. Can't believe I ran out of shards. Like if there's anything in the world to not run out of. Should I grab some muddy water? I don't remember if distilled water was still on the... You'd love to only have to push 5 GCD buttons over 7. Sorry, 4, not 5. Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice if they just trusted us to understand that some of these combos are not perfect and sometimes you'll need to push a different button. Rather than being like, well, some of these combos aren't perfect, so let's never do 1, 2, 3 on any of the classes. It's like, that's insane. Easily an answer that I would have come to before coming to the answer of we're never going to do 1, 2, 3s on any class. Easily, there are 2 separate answers I would have come to long before that one. The first is combo the 1, 2, 3 and just count on the players to understand sometimes they need to hit 4 instead of 3. Sometimes you need to hit this other button. Or combo the 1, 2, 3 on all the ones that always do 1, 2, 3, and then just combo like 1 and 2 on Warrior and force the player to put 3 and 4 on their bar. Like, I could have come to both those answers long before I came to let's never do 1, 2, 3s. It's their AoE sword combo and not the single target. Yeah, I did hear about that one as well. The fact that they didn't make the red mage's melee combo, which is insane to me, because why would you ever not do 1, 2, 3 in the melee combo? That's exactly what their melee combo is. It's like riposte, Zwerchow, riposte, Zwerchow, and retanglement, something mint, I think. But yeah, the 1, 2, 3 on red mage is like always a 1, 2, 3. They did it for the AoE 3 hit with the sword. Yeah, I'll grab some muddy water. I can't remember if distilled water was the previous. I think it was on the previous, but I don't remember if the new one was distilled as well. Oh yeah, I wanted to look that up, because you can look that up. Idiot. No, Ash Wand is the new one, so I don't need distilled water. But, oh, actually, no, I needed distilled. No, I didn't need distilled. I needed Quicksilver, which would be Cinnabar, which is in a different place. Okay. Don't care then. Yeah, that's weird that they did it with the AoE, but not the single target. I guess I'll go for 100 lightning shards for now. Again, it's just strange to me that I ran out of shards at all. I guess I am crafting a lot more, but it just feels like the game gives you shards by the thousands just for like doing quests and stuff. How am I doing here? 500 wind? Alright, I won't bother with those then. Also, I'd love it if anyone who was my friends would send me friend requests on this character too. Sorry to beg like that, but I don't seem to be able to send friend requests off of this character. So even if I like looked up your guys' names in game and stuff, I can't send friend requests, which is insane, but I can't accept them. And it's kind of the only way I can keep track of... Yes, I know you already did it, Baron. It's kind of the only way I can keep track of you guys, because I can't join an FC, so I can't find my friends that way. I can join link shells. I can't create a link shell, but I can join link shells. But I don't know if any of my friends have, like, whole group, big group link shells that has, like, everyone in them. You can't world visit because of these. But yeah, I know. I wouldn't expect anyone to be doing world visiting right now. Because you don't want to get locked out of your home. I could grab a handful more muddy water, I suppose. Because I do seem to need distilled water for things occasionally. I keep getting rid of the muddy water because I never need distilled water for a lot of things at once, and it takes up space in my inventory, but I do need it occasionally, so just having some would be kind of useful. Bothering Snow Day is pretty easy since he's on Primal. Yeah. I need to go world visit a bother. Yeah. I know. $7.99. This will be good for now. I suppose. I'll grab a handful of muddy water. Again, not a ton. Just a little bit. Before I'll need to go get more eventually, but for now, like 10 or so muddy water will be plenty. To tide me over for, like, whatever else I might need. Alright, let's see. I need elm lumber. I've got the elm logs for that, so I could do that. Decided to do MSQ today, but instead I find myself leveling Dancer and making her Manderville weapon. Send help, it keeps happening. No. No, Dancer is great, and the Manderville weapon for Dancer is great, so I'm not going to send help. You're on your own, buddy. I'm seriously just going to quick synth these. I don't care enough. And the elm spinning wheel.
Help me! Help me!
Help me! No! Oh, God. Actually, nopales. The roasted nopales, one of the things I didn't want to go get is nopales, but they're out here in Thonolin somewhere. So that actually wouldn't be too bad. Steel doming hammer. I need oak. I do not have oak yet. I can't even craft oak yet. Okay, that's not happening. Good thing I'm going to be leveling up my carpenter then. Iron rings, iron plates. Iron is right out here. So I can go gather a bunch of iron. Actually, I should be able to make a bunch of iron still. Or am I really that out of it? Was it the iron I was out of? Yeah, it's iron I'm running out of. Oh, because you need 3 of it per. That's why. Okay, iron is the next grab. Oak lumber is a 32 recipe. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of my stuff's not there yet. Really getting all my crafters up to 30 will be good, just so I can start decenting all of this crap that's cluttering up my inventory. I was really hoping, which is why I was pushing blacksmith so hard, that as soon as I got blacksmith up to... Wait, no. Not southern. Western. You know what? I'm teleporting. I've really reached a point where I'm not trying to, like, hold back on the gil cost for teleports anymore. It's like, I can get pretty good gil just by going and doing leaves. Speaking of, I'm almost over-capped on leaves at this point, because I haven't done them in a while. 61. Okay, so I'm not too bad. This is the one I want to do turn-ins on, because I have the Harbor Herring now. So I'll do that eventually. I'm not too bad. I still have a little more room to play with on the leaves. Need to gear your retainers. You buy from the Ixal, but that's not super helpful. No, yeah, not yet. I don't even have the Ixal unlocked yet. I should. Pushing the MSQ up to the point where I can unlock the Ixal will be super useful to me. Because the Ixal will let you kind of gain a ton of experience on whatever class you choose to do the crafts and the beast tribes and things like that with, because you can basically use any class you want to turn in Ixal stuff, right? And so it can really help you pushing up the level on some of those lower classes. There are a number of features that it's like, if I really just push the MSQ a little harder, I would unlock a number of features that would help me with Grathers and Crafters even more. They're both pretty much level 50, been leveling them recently, but they're both wearing like level 10 gear. I mean, that's not great, Baron. Gear is like the defining characteristic of how they bring back good stuff for you, so. 148, that's good enough for now. You know, I should be using my skills for this, just so I'm gathering more much faster. I don't really bother using my skills when I'm just doing it, like, mindlessly off-stream, because I just run around and grind it out, but... And I never really think about next gathering attempt. Chance of triggering gathers, boom. This is specifically next gathering attempt, right? Chance, chance, chance. Chance on the next one. Okay, so these are overall chance. This is chance on the next one. Number of items on the next attempt. Ugh. Elemental shard yield. Another attempt. These are all terrible. Ugh, I guess I use this one then. I guess I just use Bountiful Yield once at the beginning of each gathering. Because I'm going to run out of GP even if I'm not using it. Even if I'm not using it consistently on every gathering attempt, I'll run out of GP just by using it once at each point. They do not bring back good stuff. Just love them. Yeah. Ugh. But yeah, if I could please get one of those skills that's like increase the number of items you obtain the whole time you're at a gathering point, that'd be great. See, I always assumed you would get the bomb ash from these guys because it makes sense. Bomb ash is used in steel. You gather iron from here, and there's bombs right here. I figured you get bomb ash from them. But apparently these guys don't drop it. Maybe the drop chance is so low that the wiki or Garland or whatever, just wherever it was I was looking, just doesn't register it. Or maybe these guys just don't drop it at all. But yeah, I had to go to a completely different zone to gather the bomb ash. Which, thank God, I don't have to rely on mob drops for bomb ash anymore. Like, thank God. Thank the 12, I do not have to rely on mob drops for bomb ash now. That I can just gather it. I could be using cordials as well to keep this going even more, but eh. What even are cordials? Where are they? Nope. Nope, I guess I should just type. I don't even know if you can craft them yourself. I can't. I would assume Alchemist crafts cordials, but then I don't even know if you can craft them. I don't know how people always get cordials. I got some from quests and stuff like that, and some from friends, and that's about it. No, I've seen high quality cordials, so you can definitely craft them. I assume it's alchemist, and I just don't have the recipe yet. See, I'm already out of GP. How am I doing here? 81, that's pretty good. Let me go ahead and turn a number of that into iron. Say 15. Again, I want to keep a lot of this ore so I can turn it into steel. Now that I can make glamour prisms, I want to be making a bunch of glamour prisms. I don't need a ton. I don't need like hundreds of glamour prisms right this moment, but still just like having a supply of like 10 or 15 of them in my inventory at any given time could be useful. I'm so not used to all of my stuff like spirit bonding so much. Because like, it's been a long time since I've been low level at anything, right? And so I'm not used to like my stuff spirit bonding so quickly. Which is partly because I'm low level, it's partly because I've melded a number of these pieces so they have increased spirit bond gain and stuff like that, but like, just in general. Also, can we please get an extract all button here? Please? Like, if the developers would like to give us an extract all from inventory button as well, where you press it once and it just pulls all materia out of everything in your entire inventory, and would also like to give us a repair all in inventory button, those would be great. I know you have a repair all button, but it's only for one tab at a time. If we could get an extract and repair option for every single one of these all at once, that'd be cool. All right. We are working on the iron slata. So I need iron plates, which are not gathering. Why do they even bring that up? Let's just quicksynth. It wasn't armor? Did I just do that on blacksmith? Because that really didn't need the experience. Whatever. I guess this is a big craft that's supposed to be like leveled to my level, so I probably shouldn't just quicksynth stuff. But I also don't need the high quality iron to do this. Oh, actually, maybe I should have used the high quality iron for this. I forgot it was a 40. And this is armor, which is not a very good class for me. I've got this, though. I think I need 2 of them. Yeah, I need 2 of these and 1 iron rings. I love crafting out in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by enemies. It really amps up the excitement of crafting with enemies floating around you. Even though none of these enemies give a crap about me, I know that. It's like, I'm crafting and there's an enemy floating beside me. This is also a 40. It should be right around the same place as iron plates, though, so I should be fine to do it this way. Oh, look, now I get an excellent condition. Thanks, game. I actually could have used that on Tricks of the Trade to get me more CP, but I didn't need it. Now all this high quality should make this a nice, easy craft. Cool, a good condition. Is this gonna be enough? No, I need the whole set. Alright. I don't need this other waist knot, but I'll use it anyway. Although with how little progress I make on this frickin' armorer, I really need to upgrade his gear. Okay, there's the iron solata. Can't do the steel doming hammer with my classes as they currently are. Sphene and brass. So all this brass, I really should go grab some zinc, I suppose. Hammerly and black brush. Well, I'm in Western now. I should kind of stay here and grab even more iron, but... eh. Yeah, not having any zinc has kind of been holding me back a little bit, because the game's starting to ask me for brass on a number of recipes. Ugh, everything's in my way. What if the sand toads drop anything for leather worker? Like toad skin. I know there is a toad skin, but I think it doesn't get dropped by the enemies until you're out in, what is that zone? South Shroud, I think it is. Down south where you're in, like, level 30 enemies and stuff. I think that's where you get toad skin from. I wonder if I've even mined zinc before. I must have. I know I've been down to these mining zones. And I probably put it on my gathering log. Yeah, I've mined it before. 38. I'm still holding on to the obsidian, which I should just do more of my gatherer quests, because I know I kept the 20 obsidian because it's part of one of the gatherer quests. I don't remember if it's 10 or 20. But I know that's why I kept it. Soiled femur was used in something. 1710. I don't know, I could probably use more tin as well while I'm here. And snag a handful of tin. Not too much. Say get me to about 25-ish. That's enough for now. Tin is pretty much used just in bronze, I think. And I'm kind of past bronze for most of my crafters now. But I might still use it in a few things. I'm also using my new fan today, so I'm kind of hoping it's not coming through too loudly on the mic when I'm talking. Because it shouldn't be hearable at all when I'm not talking, because I have, like, noise removal. So once my voice stops, it kind of cuts, like, all the background audio out. But hopefully it's not too loud when I'm talking. I definitely didn't bother to turn the AC part of my portable AC on when I'm streaming, because when that compressor kicks on, it is fucking loud. I don't know who they're fooling them, who they think they're fooling when they make those claims of like, this is the quietest portable AC around on all these different air conditioners. When that compressor kicks on, you may as well be like strangling a cat. Like, it's loud. That is like the worst, I think, comparison I've ever made to anything. But, you know. Should probably just get started with the crafting now. Not waste forever gathering. I mean, I know I need zinc for brass, but then I don't need a ton of brass yet. I mean, later they might want a ton of brass for like all the further crafts up to like the 30s or 40s or whatever, but who knows. All right. What were we working on here? The brass circlet, which still needs sphene as well. North Shroud. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Cotton doublet vest. Brass and undyed cotton cloth. I've got everything I need for those. Not gathering. Crafting. Ore? Yeah, copper ore is just north of here. 4 is not a lot of ingots anyway, and copper ore is in the same zone, just a little north of here. So I can go get more if I need it. Cotton yarn. I hate the crafting interface, man. It's terrible. The way that it doesn't work with anything around it. If you try and do anything in the crafting interface, it's just gonna block you out of doing anything else. It's so annoying. Make about 10 of these. Again, I'm just like quit crafting most of this stuff. Like, some of them might do better if I high quality it, then I can make the higher grade stuff easier, but like I just can't be bothered for most of this. Especially when I get the occasional high quality out of doing these quick synths, and I'll usually just use those if I need to. Like, now I need to make undyed cotton cloth, so I can just use the low quality versions of these to make that. Say like 5 of them. And then there's a chance some of these might turn out high quality, but even if they don't, who cares? See, there we go. You usually get lucky enough that most of the final crafts you can get some high quality stuff out of. If you're really trying to push it with high grade ingredients and all that, then yeah, it can be difficult. 210, that'll be plenty. Perfect. I got a good condition right on the second, which is always nice. And another one here. That should do 100. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Should upgrade my crafting gear too. Say like level 20 crafting gear. There's a couple that aren't quite there yet, but most are about there. Let me check. Go back to 14 crafting and do equipment. I'll just say carpenter at 20. And I'll worry about the main and offhand later. Okay, the initiate's headgear. Cotton Curta. Okay, I can definitely upgrade that. Let me do... This is 23. I guess. I'll go ahead and do that one and that one. The initiate's gloves. No. Cotton breeches of crafting. Nope. The initiate's thigh boots. Absolutely not. Okay. The fang earring. The brass choker. Nope, that's the copper one. And brass wristlets and rings. Those will be the biggest upgrades, is the wristlets and the rings if I can get them. Because I'm still using like weathered items, which is not helpful. Alright, let's see what we need here. I'm on Weaver right now. Some of these do need it. I need the Cotton Curta. Which I have everything for. I should do this like every 10-ish levels. Like 20 crafting gear, 30 crafting gear, which wouldn't give me the best at all times, but should be enough of an upgrade like every 10 levels or so I can change over like my whole set. Should be more than enough of an upgrade. Some of them are not at 20 yet, so I won't bother to do that. Let's just equip this. And anything worth melding onto it. Crafting points. And I suppose a little control wouldn't hurt. Nope, no more room for control. And next on the list was cotton breeches of crafting. Which are 19. They might be in here then. The problem is when I'm listing the levels like this is 19, this is 18. It's not the crafting level, it's the gear level of the item, which is not always the same. Okay, I just need a little more undyed cotton cloth. Go ahead and just make a little more really quickly. Breeches of crafting, there we go. It's using up a little leather, which is not great, but yeah, if I'm not going to use it to upgrade my gear so I can craft or gather better, then what am I going to use it for? It's amazing how consistent crafting recipes tend to be. There's a little variation here and a little variation there, but it's amazing just how consistent it is of, like, waste not, basic standard, waste not, synthesis, like, it's, like, almost the same all around, and occasionally you need to change one or two things to make up for shortcomings here or there. 19 versus 10. I almost want to get rid of those, but Culinarian and Alchemist still just aren't leveled enough for that. I should be able to start melding these, though. Nice, nice, nice. Little extra control here. And maybe some craftsmanship, I suppose. That'll max out the amount of craftsmanship I can have there. How about this one? Can it take a little craftsmanship? Yeah, it can. And I've got a bunch of extras. I may as well break them up. I should have just said take them all. There we go. 28%, 7 attempts. Should get it statistically, but let's see. Yep, I got it. I broke them all, but I got it. That covers the cotton breeches. Next is... I should go through the accessories on Goldsmith because if any of them use any leather, I'd rather do that than doing it on the leatherworker stuff because the accessories are going to be the biggest upgrade from my crappy weathered accessories. So let's go Goldsmith next. I need fang earrings, brass wristlets of crafting, brass rings of crafting, and a brass choker. So lots of brass. Still that hempen hat. That's annoying that I got. I've completely gotten rid of the piece that I should be using here. I forgot that some classes weren't high enough, so I pulled it out into my inventory, and then I ended up, like, decenting it or selling it, too. Doesn't matter. I just need to get them up to, like, 20, and, no, 23, and they'll have a better piece. Although, what is it? No, if I just get this Initiate's headgear. So maybe I should do that next. This one. I need some iron rivets. And other than that, I've got everything I need. I'll make a few iron rivets. There's a couple things that need them. And if I get into this leather working, that's probably going to need them even more, and I have a few recipes to do. Also, I got some high-quality ones out of this, too. That's good. See, the fact that you have to close the crafting log to stand up to change class is just annoying. That, and that, and that. All high quality. This is going to be an easy one. Just, like, across the board, leveling up my crafter and gatherer gear is super useful. Because it makes everything else just work better. Plus, I'm able to knock out a couple of these Grand Company turn-ins just with the supplies that I've got. I won't go racing off to do a bunch of gathering all over the world, but I can do a couple of them this way. Oh, and he got to 23, so he'll be able to skip this and go to the next headpiece, which is hilarious. Yeah, see, he can go straight to the bandana. Because he just hit 23. Alright. Brass choker? Yes. Brass wristlets and rings of crafting and the brass choker. Do I even need to? I may as well. May as well. If I'm doing final craft stuff that I'm going to equip, I may as well use up my high-quality ingredients on those. Ooh, an excellent. Very nice. I don't even need to waste not this. And then... brass rings of crafting. Need a little more brass ingots to make both of them. I need a little more copper to get more brass. Well, there's a number of things I'm going to make out of brass, so I may as well grab them now. I may as well go grab the copper now because there's like 3 or 4 things I need to make out of brass still. And I've got the zinc, but I don't have extra copper now. Level 5. Yeah, this'll work. I should double check my shards too while I'm here. Also, I should be using my bountiful yield. $459 and $148, that's fine. That's enough of both of those for now. I'm getting a little low. The 148's not great, but it's usable. I guess I'll go ahead and only use up my bountiful yield, so a couple more gather points should do it. This is all like fairly mindless type stuff, which is why I prefer to have gather points I can use rather than needing mob drops. They're both pretty mindless, but the mob drops one is like much less guaranteed and you can't get it nearly as quick, kind of thing. Still, it's like really boring, and I prefer to do most of this stuff off stream anyway, just because of how boring it all is. An eye for quantity, miner 1. 5 points. What do we got there? What is that? 300 items with Gatherer's Boon effect as a miner. Jeez. I've been gathering a bit, haven't I? Alright, back to Goldsmith. Make about 15 brass right now. Just real quick, make a bunch of brass that I can use in recipes and stuff. Also, once I'm finished... Ooh, Heart of Gold 2. Yes, Goldsmith reached 20. Nice. One less thing that needs that lower level gear. Once I'm finished with crafting the stuff, the actual items that I want, I might double check some of these leaves that are like right around here for anything I can just really quickly turn in for a bit of experience and maybe some gil. Like any leftover gunk from my gathering and crafting that I don't really need. Okay, it was brass rings of crafting. I'll go ahead and use the high quality ingots here, just to make sure I'm getting these. If this is super easy, but 510 doesn't seem like it'll be super easy. It's doable, but I think I'd rather use the high quality ingredient too. I could do this without it though. Yeah, I'll do this without it. Definitely doable without the high quality ingredients. And the Initiate's headgear, which gives him a nice big upgrade across the board. I don't have any more crafting gear materia though. Okay. That's combat materia. This is why I'd like to just have one button to extract all. That's spell speed. Okay. And that takes care of the 2 rings, which means I need the brass wristlets and the fang earrings. I need some brass rings. Oh, yeah. No shit. I haven't crafted it yet. I keep forgetting. You need to actually craft the thing before you can do quicksynth. Oh yeah, these are nice upgrades for my crafters already. Brass wristlets. That'll be plenty. I don't need to use the high quality ingots. Don't even need to use waste knot here. Goldsmith to 21. Nice. And lastly is the fang earrings. I do have the bat fangs. Nice. This is very low. I'll go ahead and use this high quality hard leather. No, you know what? I won't, because there might be a hard... No. There aren't any, like, hard leather leaves as far as I know. Where would leatherworking be? Gridania. I haven't double checked. You know what? I'll keep the high quality one just in case there's one in Gridania that wants a leave for that. Because I have plenty of ability to craft this without even bothering with the high quality ingredients. So that's the wristlet and the fang earrings. All that's left is the gloves and the boots, which are both leather worker. Look at all this crafted gear. It's kind of impressive, all this stuff I've been working on. So goofy, the little headgear pieces. Like, this is more crafting than I think I've ever bothered to do on my main. Look at all those upgrades. I still don't even have an offhand for my leatherworker. No wonder he's one of my worst classes. Initiates gloves and initiates thigh boots. I'll have to use high quality stuff on him because he's not very good. But I do have everything I need here. So I should be able to do this. But again, it depends on how good his gear is, because it doesn't seem like it's very good here. And without even an offhand, I can already tell, like, he's got really crappy gear. Luckily, that's why I'm leveling, or crafting the higher quality clothes and stuff first. So I'm not doing, like, single freaking pieces of, tools for individual classes, which is just annoying. Thigh boots. What are the maple patents? The thigh boots are 20. Okay, so I do still need the maple patents. And lastly is Initiate's gloves. I don't have the beast sinew, and I need more outgoat leather, but I think I have the outgoat leather. But I don't have the alumin. Okay. The alumin is in Drybone. Outgoats are in that area too. Where was the beast sinew? The beast sinew is antelopes in Shroud. I'm in Thonolin now, so I may as well go grab this first. I could get more outgoat leather, but I don't care right now. I'll worry about that later. Like I said, mob drops are just annoying. I'll worry about that stuff later. Worry about it when I need it. Oh yeah, I should have kept checking my... to see about what I can get here. Wind rocks are in South Shroud. Walnut is in South Shroud. I can get all of that. There's no quick, easy way to check the frickin' fish. I hate that so much. Nopales. Nopales are... I can even do blue cheese. Has no crafting recipe. It may be that it has no crafting recipe that I know of. You can buy it from a shop, but is that the only way you can get it? Let me check. Market board, shops, crafting, yeah. Shop is the only way you can get blue cheese. I'm a shopkeep in Eastern Thonolin and one in Western Thonolin. Well, I'm in East Thonolin now, so let's look for the shopkeep. And then Nopales was Central. Damn it, I just left Central. See, I should have double-checked this before I left. Growth formula beta needs Cinnabar, and I think I get this from Aurelia's. I think. Cinnabar is West Thonolin, Central Thonolin. Don't want to do that. Actually, where was the Sphenes? North Shroud. I might be able to do that. I should be jotting all this stuff down so I can remember it, but I just can't be bothered. So, which unfortunately is going to be worse for me in the long run, because I'm just going to have to recheck them over and over, because I'll forget them every time. Blue cheese. 1. What can I get rid of? The extra imp wings. They're easy enough to get, and I don't know of any other recipes that need them. It's extra Tanulka mistletoe. I don't even know why I'm holding on to Silex. Most of this stuff is like low-level basic stuff. And so holding on to extras of all of them is kind of useful. Those freaking rivets, I need to use some up. Let's get rid of the cloves. Let's get rid of... Hold on to all that. Could ditch the wizard eggplant. Yeah. I was thinking maybe the wizard eggplant will come up again, but at the rate I'm leveling by doing Grand Company turn-ins, the thought that they'll give me wizard eggplant again is unlikely. They'll give me something higher level next time. Level 7. Gathering. Sell. Wait. Give me that back. I don't think that was a turn-in today. Oh, God. Oh, God, that's why it did it. Okay. Yeah, no, that's not a turn-in today. All right, sell. I'm hesitant with selling stuff, like finished products now, because I can't remember what I crafted for turn-ins today and what I didn't. So I'll just hold off on that for now. Okay. Can you come out this way? Yeah, you can. Okay. Here's all these Aldgoats. Tucos. I wonder if you get sinew from them. Because I think you get some from mole-type enemies, which Tucos are. But I don't know if it'd be beast sinew. Might be animal sinew. Malachite fluorite, I don't need any of that. Let's check my shards. There's the earth sprites you could get crystals from, but I don't care enough. 455, that's plenty. No malachite and no fluorite, but I also don't have anything that needs malachite and fluorite right now. I don't want to go gathering a bunch of it for no reason. Again, limited inventory. I don't want to put waste a bunch of space on it for no reason. Go ahead and break all of this Aldgoat leather down here. I may as well. I'm probably not going to hold on to the alumin long term. I'll probably sell the excess that I have here so it's not taking up an inventory space. Because there's not a ton of things that need it. And I just want to get rid of the skin for now. And then beast sinew, that's the antelopes in South Shroud. Wind rocks, walnut logs, I think we're both South Shroud. Nopales, I've forgotten once again. Central Thonolin, back to Black Brush. Go ahead and do that now. Wait, but there was something else in East Thonolin, right? Was it the Cinnabar? That's west. Sphenes were in the Shroud. No, I guess not. Nothing else in East. 'East. 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 ' Okay. Let me drop back here for some Cinnabar real quick. I still need the jellyfish umbrellas, which I believe are from Aurelia's. Oh no, I think the Cnidas or Snidas or whatever are from the Aurelias. These are from Cave Aurelias in Sestasha. Oh god. Bloodshore Bells in Eastern Lenosha. Those are doable on my Arcanist. I'll do those. East Lenosha. I only need one anyway, so it's not that big a deal. Oh. Oops. We need a little bit of Cinnabar. There should be plenty. 148, I'm a little low on that. Copper and iron sand, I don't think I need any right now. Certainly not for anything I'm doing today. I don't remember if any of the other recipes need any right now. Quicksilver. Thanks, game. Growth formula beta. Okay, the jellyfish umbrella will be enough to get that now. Okay, East Lenosha. Can't even craft that. Sphenes are in Lenosha. Or no, they're in Shroud. Wait. Oh, I have raw Sphene. I'm an idiot. I have raw Sphene. I can do this now. In fact, I'm going to break that all down right now. Like, there's no reason for me to be holding on to a bunch of raw Sphene. I'll use what I need to craft for today, and I'll probably sell the rest. And if I need more Sphene in the future, I'll go get more. Technically, I could have afforded those XP manuals. The Squadron Engineering or whatever, man. Not Squadron. Whatever the Maelstrom Engineering ones that you buy for the seals is. But I'm trying to save my seals at the moment so I can rank up in Maelstrom quickly. And then it was... Damn it, I keep doing that. Wrong button. Yeah, that'll be enough. Cool. Brass circlet is done. I don't need to think about that one anymore. That's all those that I can craft. The nopales, wind rock, walnut. Okay. I need the jellyfish in East Lenosha. The nopales were... Again, I've forgotten. Central Thonolin Black Brush. Everything else is Shroud and Lenosha. Wow. Can't believe I ended up going about doing this again. And in the worst way. Like, the worst possible way. Because it pissed me off the first time, I ended up doing it a much worse way the second time. You should put together a crafting list and then have a gathering list that tells you where to go for all this stuff to short it, because then you can, like, just... You don't have to keep double checking. You could just go there real quickly and deal with all this stuff real quickly. And then I'll get more lightning shards while I'm here. Doing it this way where you're constantly control U, check the list, let's double check the crafting method, let's double check this, wait, where do I gather this again for the 12th time? Right, is definitely not the best way to do this. The way I did it the first time is much better, but what I've got right now, this works. Because the Grand Company dude pissed me off, I'm doing it this way instead. Go, and I managed to level up Culinarian a bit. And with this Culinarian, I'll definitely hit 20. Probably be able to get Alchemist to 16. I may not, but it's close to a level up. So crafting the Ash Wand will definitely level it up. And then the turn-in might level it up twice, but probably not. We shall see. But that takes care of most of it. All I need now is the Ash Wand. And all I need for that is the Jellyfish in East Lenosha. And then these were South Shroud Upper, South Shroud Upper, right. Walnut Logs, Wind Rocks, all in South Shroud. Love that all this kind of started with, like, I'm going to make better gear for my Arcanist, which then was like, you know what, let's just make better gear for my Crafters instead. Because my Crafters are way behind my Arcanist, so if I'm ever going to have a chance of trying to get high-quality gear for my Arcanist, I need to have my Crafter gear leveled up to try and compensate for the low levels on Crafter. I'm just assuming it's these ones right here. Whenever they say upper paths, it's almost always the ones right next to Quarry Mill. God damn it, how have I already forgotten this? Wind Rocks. One more. And then it's these very trees that I'm wandering through right now will also be the one that have the walnut logs in them. Thanks for giving me 2 there, game. Grab some ice shards here now. And then these precise trees will do walnut logs. I do remember that, like, the rocks and the logs are the kinds of things that I'm constantly kind of gathering, and they're, like, all right here. I have 0. Makes sense. Let's double up a bit here. 5, 6. No, thank you. Rather not. 8, 9, 10. Let's grab more ice shards then. Since I'm apparently crafting too damn much and running out of shards, I may as well grab some when I can. That should be everything except for the jellyfish. This climbing perch, I don't even know. Let me check. But, like, I can't really do my fishing Grand Company turn-ins because I just can't really do them. Like, bass ball. Market board, shops, and quests. No, crafting. Sunset wheat flour and dark bass. Dark bass. Needs crowfly. Which needs bass and crow feathers. Which is central shroud. I mean, I could do this. I could technically do this. It sort of sucks, but I could do it. That was central shroud. This is south shroud. And there's not one in central where you can catch the dark bass. I need 3 of them in order to turn into bass balls. And then I need to fish in east shroud or south shroud to get the bass, the perch. It's doable. It sucks. All the fishing ones suck, but it's doable. Okay. Okay. I need... Start with crow feather. Green tier, central shroud. And then I think everything else that I need to do for this can be done in south shroud. I believe all the fishing spots and everything are in, and the items I need for crafting and stuff are all in south shroud. I should have sunset wheat flour, I believe. I think I made sunset wheat flour just to work on my culinarian. I have rye flour. I have sunset wheat. Okay, I don't have the flour, but I do have the wheat. Got it. Yeah, like this is not worth it. Like, you're not on free trial. Just buy your Grand Company. If you want to level up your crafters, Grand Company turn-ins is the best way to do it real quick. But just buy your turn-ins each day off the marketplace. You'll be done with this in 5 minutes. There's a crow feather. Could get more ash logs. I've got plenty of wind shards, so yeah, I'll get more ash logs. Alright. And this should be goldsmith. Little upgrades. Crowfly. 510. Yeah, I'll use a high quality one then. I could have done this without the high quality ingredient. That's fine though. No sweat off my back, really. Oh, 3 crow. What the hell? That's 3? Are you kidding me, game? What a garbage recipe. They can't be high quality, so I can quick synth them. Alright. I'm gonna need more than that to guarantee I get 3 of these stupid bass or whatever. I hate that I'm using up so much grass on this, though. See, I'll grab a bunch of extra crow feathers and then just use them as I go, kinda. Let me go ahead and make, 9 of these. It's pretty good XP. Not worth it, though. Alright. That is crow feathers done. That is the crow fly done. Next is East Shroud, South Shroud, Central. Okay, it's not in Central Shroud. East and South Shroud. And then this one can be fished up from East and South Shroud as well. Burden drop. That's not terrible. And this one is Sanctum of the 12. That's not too bad either. Those are pretty close together. I could do this in East Shroud. Fastballs. Okay. Yeah, it's doable. East Shroud. Hopefully I can handle this, though. This is level 20 source. Powerful, precision, not bad. I don't know exactly what stats will help with that, but we'll make do. Sanctum of the 12. So while other people are busy going and getting married, I'll be fishing off the docks. Boars. I'm guessing I'll be fighting these guys later for like boar skin, because eventually you get around to there's like boar leather, there's toad skin, there's a few different types of skin. I don't think about it too much, but Sanctum of the 12. Wedding ceremony stuff. Hopefully I'm not interfering with anyone. I shouldn't be. I'm fine. Alright. I didn't even know you could fish here. Crow flies. I want... Oh, wait. Are crow flies considered bait or tackle? Oh, crow flies are tackle. No, these are all tackles. They're not... Are they a lure? Caddisfly-shaped lure. It is a lure. Okay. That's why it only makes 3 of them, is because it's a lure, not a bait, which means it doesn't get used up every single time. It just has a percentage chance to get used up every time. Alright, I am looking for powerful hooks. Dark bass. I want 3 of them. Right? Yes, I need 3 of them. An undiscovered fishing hole. I don't know if it helps my bait or my lure if I don't bother to pull in the other hook sets. But that's what I needed anyway. At least that looked like what I needed, so... Dark bass. Nice. You know what? Take some pictures. Well, I'm not here fishing at the Sanctum of the 12. Come on. Let's see if I just don't bother to pull this in. The fish gets away. And my crow flies? I mean, it's tough to tell since crow flies are lures, not bait. They're not always going to get used up every time anyway. I think you still lose the normal amount of bait. It's just faster to not bother to reel it in if you know it's the wrong hook set. I think that's what it is. It's faster if you just don't bother reeling it in if it's the wrong hook set. But I think you still lose just the same amount of bait. Two. Come on, dark bass. I'm using the right lure anyway, so hopefully... Ugh, tricolored carp. I don't know if that's used for anything I care about. Even if it is, it'd probably need 3 of them for it. For some reason, it always needs 3 of any fish instead of 1, which is annoying. There we go. That's 3. Now we go... Culinarian, I believe, is fishing bait. And I need... sunset wheat. Oh, whoops. Didn't need that. There we go. Let's just quick send all of this sunset wheat down into flour. No reason to be holding on to so much of it. And I'll just toss any leftover wheat that I have. Hey, Savoring the Realm Amateur. That's 50? 1 to 10, I think. $50 at 1 to 10 cooking recipes. Ooh, crafter stuff. And then it was... bass balls. Bass balls. Oof, can't even craft it yet. That's problematic. I can go do some turn-ins. But, oh man, I need to leave the zone, and I really don't want to because my next fishing is right here. Anything quick and easy I can do? Kookaroo beans. Noble grapes. Noble grapes might work. Upper Lenosha. Not easy. Pixie plums. Upper Lenosha. Lavender oil. Central Shroud. I mean, that's better. But will it be enough to push me over? I don't think so. Yeah, I may as well just go back to town. I'll do a bunch of my Grand Company turn-ins now. And, I don't even think I'll bother with, making the bait and coming back to East Shroud to pick up the fish. My Fisher is already high level. The best way to level Fisher is ocean fishing more than Grand Company turn-ins. I do still need supply and provisioning missions for achievements, ultimately, but I'll get there eventually, even if I don't do fishing every single day or whatever. So let's go ahead and do these turn-ins. Although I could do... Ooh, I don't even have East Lenosha yet. Here's the entrance. Oh, that's terrible. Here's Limsa. Into lower. Up into east. Okay. If I go to lower, that's probably the quickest way. I'll even go ahead and switch to a gatherer so that I have sneak on. In fact, I'll switch to Fisher. There we go. Yeah, I was hoping I'd be able to get the jellyfish umbrella or whatever it is. Picto. By fighting these Aurelias here, but you don't. You get jellyfish Snida or Knida or whatever the hell it's called from these guys. Hi, Barbastel. Can't take down those level 50s just yet. In fact, not for a while. My Arcanist, I think, is 33 right now. And I'm not in really a big rush to level my Arcanist. If I was, I'd probably do more deep dungeon stuff. But my Arcanist is already out-leveling the MSQ by, like, over 10 levels. So I'm not really rushing to level up my Arcanist anymore right now. Oh yeah, what were the easy ones? Upper Lenosha Oakwood. Upper Lenosha Oakwood. Okay. Since I'm back in Lenosha anyway, I may as well head up into Upper Lenosha and I'll pick up just like a bunch of grapes or whatever things. Stuff that's like a single item to craft for Culinarian, which is rare recipes. I'm gonna have to work on Culinarian's crafting log. Oh. Mapping the realm, Eastern Lenosha. 10 points, nice. Getting more and more of Lenosha opened up. I'm gonna need to work on Culinarian's crafting log sort of on its own. Because Culinarian requires so many ingredients for everything, right? Alright, let's go get wine port. And then... yeah, let's go ahead and attune to wine port while we're here. And then I'll find a way over to the other side. I think if I went south back down and then around to the other one, I could get over there. But I think there might be a boat here that does... I don't remember for sure. But since I'm here, I want to hit wine port first. Anyway, since Culinarian requires so many raw ingredients for everything, I really need to work on its crafting log on its own, which means it's probably going to fall behind like all my other crafters in level. Hello, ninjas. Hello, scholars. Sort of. This is where you pick the class up. This isn't really where the scholars hang out. Also, yes, I need to do this harbor herring stuff, too. I'll wait till I get my Grand Company turn in for today. Or am I even going to bother going back to the Shroud to get that one? I mean, I could. It's not that expensive. Alright. Attuned. I can grab this Chocobo Keep. I wonder if this one has one that goes to Costa del Sol. No, just to Limsa. Okay. Is there any ferry or anything over here that goes to Costa del Sol? There is a ferry dock here. I think goes across? Let's see. Otherwise, I have to go back down into lower and over to the other side. I think this ferry dock goes across, though. I mean, if you had flying, none of this matters, because you just jump up and fly over the cliffs. Here's the ferry skipper. Get down by the Scholar area. Hidden Falls, yep. Okay. Back to Arcanist. I need to head to Costa del Sol eventually to attune there, but first I need to head to the shore. Ugh, these enemies are all going to want to fight me. Colibris are not what I'm looking for. Nope, not interested. There they are. Bloodshore Bells or whatever. These are the ones that can drop the jellyfish umbrellas. Paralyzers. I'm really just going to get the one that I need and be done with it. I don't want to sit here fighting these enemies that are at level with me, and I don't want to carry around a bunch of jellyfish umbrellas in my inventory. That's going to just take up space for something I rarely need. Damn it. The beach covers the frickin' orange AoE markers. Is annoying. It's difficult to see them with the beach like that. Jellyfish. Just need the... Damn it. Not what I need, game. Again, all my gear is like way below my actual level of 30, so this is fighting me here. In that, like, I'm not really able to fight these guys very well because my gear is severely underleveled. And I do need to upgrade it, but I need to upgrade my gatherer gear so I could get the items, and crafter gear so I could make the items first. Ugh. Still no umbrellas. Yeah, my gear is severely underpowered for these guys. There's an umbrella. Finally. Oof. Yep, next, let's just craft and craft and craft thing on my list is getting around level 30-ish gear for my Arcanist. I don't know how many of my crafters will be able to handle 30 gear, but it needs to be done. In fact, none of them, I think, can do 30 gear. My blacksmith might be able to. Attuned. There we go. I could do the leave meats. I don't care right now. I'm good for now. Let's do Alchemist. Good. Good. And Alchemist is leveling up. Nice. So there's that level. Next up is the Wand. I don't think will level me up, but hey, who knows? No, that's way too much experience. Okay. The Ash Wand. And that handles pretty much all of my turn-ins. And upper Lenosha. Alright, back over to Wineport to get to Upper Lenosha. Of like Wineport, Aleport. Like, eh. Pixie plums are slightly higher level than noble grapes. And I only need one per the plum recipe. Oh, and it's spell speed and direct hit rate. This is actually pretty good food for my Arcanist. This is piety. Yeah, the plums are better in every way. You only need one per craft. It's higher level, which means more XP per craft, and it's food that's good for my Arcanist. Nice. Okay. Pixie plums. I love that I keep, like, adding things, like raw things, or like this fish or this ingredient or whatever onto my list. And, just so I can see, like, how many of them I have. When I need a specific amount of them, I just, like, throw them on my hotbar, and I can just keep count of how many of them I have there. Mapping the realm, Upper Lenosha! Nice. I think that might be all of Lenosha mapped at this point. Upper, western, eastern, lower, middle. Yeah, I think that's all of Lenosha map now. The Mammal Jaw. Now we're getting kind of close to the Scholar hangout point. I should be doing Botanist. So I can check around that way. That way if I see any gather points along the way, I can go ahead and gather from them as well in order to just like check things off of my gather log. Oh god, is it a cross? Yeah, it's a cross. Okay, that's fine. I think if I remember correctly, there were some things you can buy from the merchant here in Upper Lenosha that like you can't get any other way than by buying them. I don't remember which merchant it was, but I could swear I remember seeing that recently. It's definitely not going to be any of the weapons. It's not going to be any of that. Yeah, it was probably some of these baits. There's probably some of these baits that like you can't get any other way than buying from this merchant. I saw it recently. I don't remember exactly what it is. Scavenged gear? Okay. It's used for certain upgrades. I don't know what the point of the scavenged gear is. Very skipper. New Moon's trading post. Pixie plums and noble grapes. Snag the chamomile and the sticky rice just to mark it off my list. Snag the noble grapes just to mark it off my list. Everything else is going to be pixie plums. Gatherers. Nice, I am picking up some stuff that's somewhat useful to me. Equipped. GP, which I don't super need, but I may as well. Use the junk monger in order to get rid of the snuda, which I don't need, the chamomile, the sticky rice, and the grapes I don't need. I'll get rid of these extra crow feathers. They're easy enough to gather. Get rid of the tricolored carp. Eastern Indoor Pond. That's worthless to me. I mean, that'd be great if I had access to the market board. Furniture always sells well on the market board. Furniture is a great way to make money on the market board. But since I don't have access to the market board, you're going in the trash. I mean, the tricolored fish might still have some other use, but not really to me at the moment. All right. 700 earth shards. For some reason, I was really low on lightning shards, but I have like hundreds of all the others. I don't know why. All right, pixie plums. Like as many as I can get my hands on, mostly. Like I said, these are good food for my Arcanist. It's good food for the XP buff. It's high level for my Culinarian. So even if I just do quick synth on like hundreds of pixie plums and just do quick synth and then just like keep the high quality ones, that'd still be amazing. Or I could take time and do them off stream and actually like just build a macro to make sure I get high quality every time if I want the most experience possible. But for now, I just want to get enough to make sure. Nice. Botanist level up. Was that 28 or 29? 28. That's very good. For now, I just want to make sure I get enough of the plums in order to level up my Culinarian enough. Ooh, pixie plum seeds. In order to get access to the bass balls. so that I can do the fishing one. It's always interesting seeing people actually gathering around me in these very low-level gather points and stuff. I mean, I guess there are people who do bother to engage with the systems like that, rather than just buy everything they need off the market. But it is so much faster to just, like, buy all the raw ingredients off the market. Even if you have to use, like, Universalis and world travel to find the best prices and stuff, still, it's so much faster to just buy things off the market. Alright, let's start. Let's start. I still don't know if I have enough to get me to what I want really yet, but let's go ahead and start. Dried plums. Also, I'm going to start running low on water shards after doing all this, too. Let's see how far we can even get off of this. Okay. Yeah, this should be plenty. It's a little rough because of how low level my stuff on my culinarian is, but still useful. Now I'll just quick synth a bunch of them. Whatever comes out high quality, I'll keep. Whatever is low quality, I'll probably toss. Actually, the low quality ones would still be usable for just XP boost. I don't need the best food possible right now. Is that enough for the bass balls? That is not quite enough for the bass balls, which means I'm going to need a lot more. Because I need another full level out of this. But 32 recipes, that's probably... Yeah, 32, that'll be enough to level me up one more time. I'm not getting, like, any high-quality ones, though. Oh, my gear condition is getting low. Oh, yeah, it's getting kind of low. There's some high-quality ones, finally. Again, it doesn't matter. I can even keep the normal quality ones. They're good for the 3% XP boost. Even if nothing else. Yeah, I'll definitely level up again. That's good. My culinarian will reach 20. My alchemist is still a little low, but otherwise I'm almost there at 20 with everything. So I'd be able to pull all the lower level stuff out. This should be the last one. All in good taste too. Culinarian 20. 5 points. And bass balls as well. How are we doing? 26? Yeah, I don't need waste not. And it makes 10 of them, too. And I could just quick synth the rest if I really wanted to, but I don't have any more bass. Alright, that's enough of that. More craftsman materia, which is good. I should turn around and meld that together. Brass rings. Control. I'll put control on the rings. Wristlets. Stick some crafting on there. I could pull the CP out of the skillet. Because CP would be most useful to me, and having it on something that's not specific class would be more useful. Come on, 90. Ah, I busted it at 90. Figures. Alright, that's good for now. Also, Culinarian 20 means I can upgrade a number of pieces of my gear. Very cool. And fishing. Now, where are the other locations where I can find this? Is there one in Lenosha? No, it's all in the Shroud, East and South Shroud, unfortunately. Yeah, that takes care of that, and that, and that. I don't need those anymore. I don't need that anymore. Yeah, East and South Shroud are the only places I can get the climbing perch. Is that it? Can't craft the steel doming hammer, so that's it. I just need the climbing perch now. Right, it could be good to gather... I was gonna say, it could be good to gather more of the plums so that I could make more of the food, but really, See, look at all the 69 of these for like 3 sets of these. Max 8, max 6, max 5, max 4, max 4, max 3. So better stats, but only by about 1 to 2 points, and the XP bonus doesn't change at all anyway, so it doesn't matter that much. Okay. Which is cheaper, East or South? South is cheaper. Alright then. Looks like we're going to South, not East. Lower Hathawayva River and Roots Lake. That's sort of in the middle. That one's further south. Looks like we're going to the lower Hathawayva River, which is sort of in between the upper and lower paths. Part of me'd also like to tee up for some Palace of the Dead, but I don't really want it to interrupt my fishing, so... But if I wait till I'm done fishing, then I have to sit and wait while I'm in the queue. Oh, but I need to go turn in my stuff anyway at the Grand Company, so... Yeah. I'll wait until after and queue up for Palace of the Dead. Oh, wait, no, it's this side. I need to go all the way across and down. I'll queue up for Palace of the Dead before I leave, and then I'll go turn in stuff at the Grand Company and do the turn-ins at Aleport for the Harbor Herring as well. Which I really ought to do that Harbor Herring turn-in first. Suppose I can get myself killed. That could work. Or I could just teleport. Just use the money and teleport. Alright, this here should be lower Hathawayva River right about here by the antelopes. I believe so. I don't know that you can even fish in this, but okay. And this is a precision hook set, so it wants a 1 exclamation mark. And I do need 3 of them, right? No, I need 1 of them. Okay, I only need 1. Good. And if I don't do it, yeah, it still uses up the bait, but it's faster not to pull it in. It still uses up the bait, but it's faster not to reel it in if it's not what you need. So it depends on what you care about more. Would you rather get the fish and see if there's some other use for it, or would you rather just get the one you want faster? I guess I'll see if there's any other use for the fish that I can reel up here. Black eel. I am in the right place, though. Lower Hathawayva River. I just need it to be a precision hook, not a powerful hook. I could also chum the water here, although this might be what I'm looking for right here. Nope. Alamegan fighting fish. What? Freshwater fish known for its violent disposition. Okie doke. Alright, I'll chum the water to make this faster. Come on, climbing perch. Not even the right bite. Ugarum salmon. Nice. Level up. 28? Yeah, 28. Ugarum salmon. Salty waters, the blood brine sea only return up the Ugarum River where it was born to spawn. Come on, man. I've only got 6 more casts. Just give me the one fish I need. That's all. Beyond that, everything else is whatever. Not even the right bite again. Hooked on the reeling. Little XP and a little gill. Not super useful. The gill's okay. The XP, eh. Because like I said, Fisher has like the single best method of leveling up of any class in the game. They really just will not even give me the right bite for the fish I need. Bro, I don't care. Give me a precision bite and give me the climbing perch. It's really not this hard. Should I try Roots Lake? I don't think it'll help. What is the climbing perch? Climbing perch is 27. I should have gear that can handle this. I should have gear that can handle it. And even if I didn't, it should break my line rather than just give me other fish. So my gear should be okay. My gathering gear is pretty good. Come on, that's the right bite. Come on, climbing perch. Just be the right fish. Ugh. Dude, if I run out of bait, I've got 2 casts left. If I run out of bait, I'm not even going to bother. If I run out of bait, then they're not getting their Grand Company turn in today. I'm not bothering to go back and get more bass and all that. It's the right bite. Come on. Yeah, see? I tell the game, if I run out of bait, I'm not going to bother, and the game turns around and gives me the fish I need. Like, it's like, oh, well, we've burned through all of your bait anyway. Which is fine. I'm actually using up this last piece of bait because I don't want to waste a space in my inventory for one piece of freaking bass ball. Rainbow trout. And that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. Aleport, which is actually a favorite destination, so it's nice and cheap anyway. Wait, no. Damn it. Went to the wrong place. It's not Aleport. It's, Swift Perch? Or whatever it's called. Which actually I can take a chocobo to Swift Perch right here if I want. Although my chocobo goes about the same speed, I think. Actually, that's a good question. Do the chocobos move at riding map speed or at normal speed? Well, let's see how fast this is moving. Yeah, I think the chocobos move at normal speed. I don't think they move at riding map speed. It's tough to tell, really. I know it's faster, but riding maps make you like 15% faster, so it's almost unnoticeable. Like, I can't really tell at a glance whether I'm moving at riding map speed or not, because it's such a small increase. Anything out here I want to fight? Oh, lightning sprites could give me more lightning shards, but it's much better to just go out and mine for those. Especially if I do it off stream. If I do it off stream, I can just freaking turn on a podcast or a YouTube, the whole YouTube series, or even a full movie or something, and just run around in circles gathering lightning shards if I really want. I'll just keep a recording running in case I pick up any like achievements or something along the way. Alright, I should be able to completely finish this one off now. Yep. Turn in all 3. Yep. And I'll level up again. Just with bait in hand 1. With bait in hand... Oh! Leaf quests. Fisher leaves. I was looking at it and I'm like, yeah, I leveled up. That would be Fisher 30... Wait, no, that's Fisher 29. Oh, it's unique Fisher leaf quests. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Now back to Limsa to finish off all the Grand Company stuff. You sons of bitches screwed me about an hour into my stream, but I still got it done, you idiots. I really don't know what's the better way for me. If you're looking at pure efficiency, I can tell you 100% the way I tried to do it the first time, where you open up a freaking like crafting site or whatever, and you just put a list of everything you need for your Grand Company turn-ins there, and then you get a list of like all the locations you have to go to and all that, is absolutely the best way to optimize it. I will say there was some interest to be had. It was a little annoying that I kept having to reopen it and remind myself what ingredients I needed and where they were. A little annoying, but there was some interest on my part to just sort of doing it off the cuff. It just sort of felt a little more fun to me for some reason. I don't know why. It's super inefficient, and it was annoying to constantly have to recheck stuff, but it sort of felt a little more fun to me. Just doing it off the cuff and being like, okay, let me go down this list in my mission log or whatever, and let's see what he wants me to craft. What do I need? What do I need for this one? I don't know why. I'm an idiot, I think. That might be why. Also, I didn't double up. That's one thing I will say. When you're just putting it into a crafting list, you can double up the recipes really easily and just like throw the extras into your armory chest for later use, which I did not do for this one because I was having none of that by the time I got around to the second set. A Storm of Seals 1. 5 points. Is that supply? Nope, 10,000 Storm Seals. Nice. I should probably do the crafting quests at some point, too. Armor is getting up there. Armor is 22. Oh, I gained 2 levels on armor. Nice. Very, very nice. I might gain 2 levels on Goldsmith. We'll see. Yeah. I gained 2 levels. Goldsmith is now 23. How am I going to get off this one? My Weaver is now 25. Very cool. My Alchemist and my Culinarian, those are the low ones that I'll be glad to get as many levels on as possible. Alchemist 18 and 19. Alchemist is not quite 20. I think Alchemist is the last one that I need to get up to 20 to start throwing out lower level gear, right? Yeah. I need to get Alchemist up 1 more and then I can start throwing out lower level gear. And Culinarian 21. And, ooh, this walnut log is going to level me up a lot. Let's go with Fisher first. Boop, gone fishing 3. Fisher level 30 and Fisher level 31 off of that single turn in. I leveled Fisher twice off of that. Fisher level 30. 5 points, not bad. I'll save the big one for last. Miner level 28. Very cool. All of this stuff lets me get better mining and gathering points, which is good. Definitely leveling these up is really... Leveling crafters up is good, especially up to like 30 where I can start decenting with them. But leveling the gatherers up is super important so I can just get all the resources. And here's the big one. 149,200 and 552 seals. Which gets me Botanist 29 and Botanist 30. Fear the Reaper 3 for 5 points. Botanist level 30. And, more importantly than all of that, is it gets me enough to rank up to corporal level. Go ahead and move. I can't move this? That is weird. Why can't I move this one? Why are you not allowed to move that one from that location? That's strange. Like every other screen you can move around, but not this for some reason. Which is right in the way of my freaking VTuber. Great. Confirmed, Storm Corporal. Point you the Reka Storm Corporal, may you ever serve the best interest of Limsa Laminsa, till sea swallows all. Huzzah. What's he want for the next one, though? You must complete rank 1 of the Grand Company objectives in your hunting log. Yep. I wouldn't have the seals for this anyway, even if I didn't. So being able to check this and be like, yeah, I need to complete the hunting log anyway. The records, you have yet to do so. Let us speak again then. Can I pick up, I need to be the right class to check. No, it doesn't look like anything. Let the hunt begin. That's level 50. That can't possibly be the hunting... That can't possibly be the daily and weekly hunts require you to be level 50 before you start them, right? It's gotta be something else. 44, Shadows Uncast. I don't even remember what Shadows Uncast is. Hi, Classics. I still don't have access to the squadron, which I understand. That's a rank up. I don't remember what rank it is, but you rank up 1 or 2 more times, I think, and I get access to the squadron, which gives me access to this room, which is a faster place for me to go and do glamour and stuff like that than going back to the inn. Not by much, but I want access to the hunt board. I would love access to the hunt board. But if this is really the hunt quest, then I'd have to get to level 50 to unlock hunts? Is that seriously? Oh, yeah, because the weeklies are 50, so they might not let you have them at all till 50. I thought they at least let you have, like, the dailies before then. I don't know. Alright, one more thing I want to check and see if I want to do it today or not. I am done with that and that. Cool. Cleared that out. Awesome. What is all of this crafting log? Oh, that was my gatherer gear. Yeah, I did all that already. Okay, delete this crafting list. Go to equipment. And I'm 34 now. Let's check. Summoner. I'll go to 34. Let's see what gear they want me to use. Book of Silver, Silver Monocle, Velveteen Bliard, Velveteen Gloves, a lot of Velveteen, Toad Skin stuff, Danbarite stuff, Horn stuff. Wish I could see what some of these recipes levels are so that I could tell if I can even use them. Okay, no Book of Silver. Can't craft that yet. Can't make the silver monocles yet. Dambarite and horn items. can make Damberite. Why can I make Damberite already? Jesus, my goldsmith should be one of my lower level classes. Well, I guess not. He's actually pretty good. But can I even do silver? Because I couldn't craft anything silver. Okay. I can craft it. Gathering, South Shroud Upper Paths. That's not bad. It's not too bad. So I could get the Damberite accessories, which would let me upgrade some stuff. Let's go ahead and add them to my crafting list. The horn rings I should be able to get as well. In fact, let's go ahead and add all this stuff to my crafting list and just see what I can make. And craft these items. Cotton latex, blah, blah, blah. Silver ore, I can get. Silver sands, that's a 25. Oak logs, that's a 35. Flax is a 35. I don't know that I can gather those yet. I might be able to now that I've leveled up a lot. Yeah, those are actually at 30 now, so I should be able to gather from 35 points. 30s, 30s, 20s. It's not too bad. Gigantode skins, diorite webs. Ugh, those are going to be annoying. 12 diorite webs, that'll suck. Old goat horns, acidic secretion should be doable. Pre-crafts. Yeah, this is going to be a whole thing. I've already been going for 3.5 hours. I'm going to go ahead and stop stream here. I will work on this later on. Oh, of course. Thanks, ad break. Good timing. Anywho, let me pop over to Twitch and I will find someone for us to raid. Let's see who's streaming tonight, today, this afternoon, whatever. What? That was a new thing. Earthbound, no. Build stream, maker stuff. Dailies, scuff, blah, blah, blah. MSQ, MSQ, MSQ. First Descendant. I don't know, man. Not a lot. Cat's Tune, Team Fortress. MSQ. Once human. Jesus, I don't even know, dude. No one really doing Final Fantasy 14 on my friends list that, like, needs any help. Could go to Vamimi, but Vamimi's also doing Dawn Trail, or at least anyone who's down there is doing Dawn Trail stuff, so... Okay, wait, no. Dawn Trail MSQ done. Leveling, crafting, role quests, blah, blah, blah. So he's still in Dawn Trail, but he's not doing MSQ. Maybe I'll see what he's up to. This site can't be reached. What are you talking about? Is Twitch having a freaking conniption fit right now? No, because I'm able to stream just fine. Why can I not access Twitch on my browser? Error, tunnel connection failed. What? Are you insane, Twitch? Okay, I don't know what happened there. Now it looks like I'm able to get through. Let's see what he's working on right now. Oh, man. Big stretch, big yawn. Come on, load. Really ain't this difficult. Come on. Jesus, computer. Yeah, it really is just like crafting and gathering and stuff like that. So you know what? That's kind of perfect. I mean, he's in Dawn Trail, but he's doing the same sort of stuff I was doing, just in a very, very different point. All right, we'll go ahead and rate him. Eh. I'm gonna go over and say hi to Akita today. Let me drop this in here to make sure everybody gets it on both sides. Check and check. There we go. Anyone who gets left behind by the Twitch raid, anyone on YouTube who'd like to join us over on Twitch to say hi to Akita, go ahead and click that URL now, and I will see you guys on the other side. Thank y'all for being here for a very, what I would consider, boring stream. Just crafting and gathering and Grand Company turn-ins and stuff. But I guess some of you guys must have been entertained enough by it. And I will see you guys later, probably Wednesday. Since today's Sunday, I could stream on Tuesday. Probably not till Wednesday, though. Next stream, though. Next stream, whether it's Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever, is going to be the next MSQ stream. So we're just going to be pushing the MSQ even more, see what we get up to. I think it's going to be some Beast Tribe stuff, maybe some more Primals. I don't remember exactly what comes up next in the MSQ, but I think it's like Beast Tribe, like Sylphs, maybe more Beast Tribe, maybe Primal, stuff like that. We'll see. Anyway, night or afternoon or whatever, guys, and I will see you all later.